Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. Renee on my side. Guys, our Senate president. Not be that they call our Senate president. So does it mean that this guy is suffering? He don't suffer from something, what do they call dementia? And because I'm confused here. Or does it mean that the law when he pass in the Senate House, you don't understand the law? The electoral law, you don't understand them? Abi forget them? Because now question they enter my head since when I watch this video finish. You don't forget. Nigeria. Abi is there to defend indefensible. Are you there to defend what is not defendable? Because now APC you be. Because you be Buhari boy. Because you want to make una party there or all of una gang up do the evil. Is that why you are defending this indefendable? This you can't defend this thing you are defending. I don't understand. I don't want to talk too much. I want people to watch this video. If they watch this video when you talk all this thing, when you talk, when I don't understand what it means, then I go bring people when go correct you. To tell you, to correct you and tell you exactly the law you made, which I don't know whether you are now forgetting or there's something else you are trying to protect here, because I'm confused. For those who never see our Senate president, we don't allow that they call him watch the video.
In the electoral act that we passed, there is nothing like electronic transmission.
You mean
because transmission is when you vote and it goes to the server.
You mean
what we have passed, and I can recollect this vividly, because I read that act when it was a bill several times, is to transfer, after all the paperwork that we normally do are done, the agents and everybody there, security, everybody will have the papers. INEC will snap or scan or snap the result sheet and transmit or transfer or whatever it is. That whether it is transmit or transfer is that thing that is captured with BIVAS, the results. And for me, my understanding is if any result that was captured and sent differs from something gotten somewhere, that one is illegal. And only the courts, it's not us here that can do. So we urge INEC to follow the Electoral Act. And for me, my understanding is if any result that was captured and sent differs from something gotten somewhere, that one is illegal. And only the courts, it's not us here that can do. So we urge INEC to follow the Electoral Act and other laws or their guidelines. That's all.
One reason why you must not be making these dumps, these timids, like the head of this Senate, head of House of Assembly. Somebody who doesn't know that there is synonyms, that transmission and transfer, there is synonyms. That these are synonyms. You don't know. Somebody that doesn't know the meaning of synonyms, that transfer is synonymous to transmit. You don't know. You don't know. He said not be transmit, then say. Say not transfer, then say. Our Senate president might be this one. And they tell people every time. Each time you want to defend what is not defendable, you always look stupid. There's no two ways about that. That's why I don't defend what is no good. If you go do something, even though you are my closest part, you are my blood, and I know say that thing when you do they stupid. I'll come tell you say, Baba, this is why they do they stupid. I'm not going to defend you because I don't want to carry your stupidity. Am I not normal when I go to defend what is stupid? This defense now you are defending this is the most stupid defense I've ever seen in this election. In this election process. Since this election problem start, this is the most stupid defense. No. Tell me what you are defending now, what you are trying to tell us. That the transmission is not the same thing as transfer. Transmit is not the same thing as transfer. And you don't know what is called synonyms. No, you don't know it. You don't know the use of words in place of words. You don't know. And I don't know say no lodo. Lodo our leaders. Or all leaders for Nigeria, Olodos everywhere. And then they purposely make themselves Olodo. Not to say that they're Olodo, they don't know anything, no, but to bend things to suit them. And this kind of thing, they happen to African pastors. African pastors, some of them. Instead, when they go teach Bible rightly, because if they teach the Bible rightly, the thing no go suit to them. That they cannot take advantage of the gullible. They're not going to take advantage of the gullible. They're going to bend the Bible. They're going to Bible. In the process of bending the Bible, they will be looking stupid. The people that understand Bible will be looking at and say, is this guy normal? Is this pastor normal? The same thing is very much prevalent in our political world. The same thing, you see our Christian world, African Christian world, and the political world, the same. In fact, they work together. They work, according to my Abolo people, when they speak Igbo, they say they work in pare passu. Well, not too much. Do you see any sense when this man make for this video one I play now? Okay, for maybe I mean no understand what they talk. Now let me bring people that will correct you and explain to you the law that you made, which you knock that and say those that say those that say no, you knock it, but you don't know what you are knocking. Your head was not there. Don't worry, let me bring people that will interpret it to you. The number one person I'm going to bring is called the INEC Chairman. Watch Mahmood make interpret to you the law when you, Senate President, knock. When you knock, watch video.
On this note, let me seize this opportunity to respond to a story emanating from a section of the media that the Commission has decided to jettison the uploading of polling unit level results in real time on election day. It should please be disregarded as fake news. The Commission will upload polling unit level results and citizens will have access to those results in real time as we upload to the polling units.
Transmitted.
This innovation was introduced by the Commission. The Commission cannot turn around and undermine itself. So this technology has come to stay. We'll upload polling unit level results from the polling unit. Citizens will have the right to view these results. After all, who are we serving? The citizens. How can we deprive citizens from access to the results of the process conducted by them at the level of polling units? So I welcome you to the Commission. I want to assure you and reassure you that the 2023 general election is going to be our best ever elections. We are committed, and that the votes cast by Nigerians will determine the outcome of elections. Nothing more, nothing less.
Zero. You did zero. Work done equals to zero. Oh, I don't see. He said it will be uploaded in real time. That is transfer. Senate President. When you take a document here, yeah, you upload it to a portal. You have transferred that document to that portal. You hear me? If you don't know the difference between transfer, if you don't know. Transfer is synonymous to upload. It's synonymous to transmit. Oh, you hear me? When you bring a document, you scan it and upload it somewhere. You have transmitted that document from physical source to that portal. You hear me? And you have transferred and you have uploaded. Look at our leaders and our leaders. You are defending. You immediately begin to defend the indefendable. You will be looking stupid. Another person that's going to analyze this law for you, that want to explain the law that you made to you, is the person we call Rufai Hussaini of the Arise TV. We'll watch video.
Congratulations to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his president-elect.
It's all right.
The city boy has finally done well in the big city.
It's all right.
Give him all his flowers. He got in there in the nick of time. He said, Emilio kon. That's so.
He's
president-elect today.
Mm-hmm.
Give him all the flowers. Give him all the accolades. Congrats to him. But how did he win?
That's the question.
He won an election that was very divided.
Oh dear.
That INEC broke its own laws. Pure and simple. He won an election where INEC reneged on his own promise.
Senate President, are you here?
And people started talking, but INEC wouldn't listen when it's been showed he broke his own laws.
Deaf ear.
INEC said, I will hurriedly go ahead, but people pointed to INEC that he broke his own laws. There are sections 60 of the Electoral Act that deal with transmission of results. People now are making the argument, INEC guideline. Is INEC guideline a law?
No.
Let's not deceive ourselves.
No mind
The
that.
guidelines were there, and there are laws to be used for the elections.
There are laws.
If there were no guidelines, if people are asking, is guideline a law? Why can't people just come to the polling units and do anything they want if there are no guidelines on how they should vote? Because the argument now is very funny.
Stupid.
And the law is the law and the guidelines. And Section 160 of the Nigerian Constitution, with a proviso, says that INEC can make its own laws without needing approval from the president. It is there. So INEC went ahead to break its own guidelines
Thank you.
by not transmitting results.
Transmitting. You see how
It's as simple as that.
it's a transfer.
And that is the context here. I keep hearing people talking about 25%. That's a red herring. The substantive issue here is that did INEC violate its own guidelines? When people argue all sorts, I ask them, please, for those that went to vote, if the guidelines do not matter, you just try thumbprinting your hands in such a way that you thumbprint one in one party and you use another hand to thumbprint another one in one party. The votes are invalid, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's the way it's a nullity. As long as you do not transfer, it's a nullity.
It's a nullity.
Also, the capacity to be able to challenge another recount is there in Section 71 of the Electoral Act.
You do no book, profile.
These things are expressly stated there. As long as you do not follow it, it is a nullity.
It's a nullity.
But the court will be the one to decide that.
Yes.
But these are the laws of the land. I mean, Dr. Abbott, you were chief marker, examiner, lecturer par excellence for so many years. If I was in your literature class and you gave me an examination, Dr. Abbott, and you say answer 2 out of 4, and I answer 4, what would you do? Are you not going to cancel the 2 I answered? And mark the only 2 that you stipulated I should answer?
Now so it be.
These arguments are crystal clear. But you know, when you call 13 lawyers in a room, you have 13 different opinions.
Right.
But it is the Supreme Court, and it's incumbent on the Supreme Court to reinforce the trust of the people.
Another one, Supreme Court, another here.
For the 25%, oh, this reminds me of 1979.
Oh dear.
Fatai Williams, of blessed memory, clumsily worded, but semantically unambiguous.
Oh dear.
Those were the exact words used there. The law was clumsily worded, but semantically unambiguous. We all know the definition of and.
Nothing is difficult.
The 1979 Constitution that cascades down to the 1999 Constitution. In the 1979 Constitution, it stated expressly 1/4 over 2/4 over 2/3 in the 19 states of the Federation as it was then. There was no and FCT. Lagos was FCT. Wasn't the Federal Capital Territory. Wasn't the capital of the country. But if the Constitution in this regard says and FCT.
It's inclusive.
And FCT.
It's included.
Rufai, standalone entity. Dr. Abati, Mr. Efeni, and Ayo.
And I am 4 of you.
I don't know too much. But these are the arguments out there. You can even take it as I no go school.
Now we no go.
Moving forward, President Muhammadu Buhari, his letter of congratulations reminded me pretty much of the letter or the words said by Umar Musa Yar'Adua after he won in 2007. He said, we can't say the elections have been absolved of faults. The BIVAS did not work. But this was what was stipulated in the law that the BIVAS will work. It's also stated in the Electoral Act that a place where the BIVAS does not work is as good as elections not holding there.
That is it.
But there were places the BIVAS did not work and the elections were counted.
Jesus.
Just like Umar Musa Yar'Adua said that, I know the elections that brought me was fraught with irregularities. And what did he go further to do? He set up the Ways Commission. Apart from the congratulations and all of that. Once again, congratulations to the city boy. But in his own speech, yes, I ask, was the speech for his party members or for the Nigerian people? Because all I heard was strictly about his party members, congratulating all of them, going further to remind us how some party agents have not even been paid because of the Naira crunch. Then congratulated Baba Jide Ogala, Dr. Abati, and said, thank you for the good work you did for taming the gorilla.
You see? You tame the gorilla.
I heard it. I'm sure some people will argue with me that I didn't hear that. Was that complimentary at the first speech to the international community?
It's a shame.
Was it about the people that voted for you or the sufferings of the millions of people out there? So we congratulate him. But all those vitriol against other people were needless. The international community, everybody was watching that first attempt. He has started by going to the courts. So we might as well continue the legal battle, because the case was filed, like Dr. Abati said, in Kano yesterday, and the legal fireworks have opened. It is going to be a lot of long nights of litigation, and lawyers will be richer than anything else. I'm sure they are sharpening everything, getting ready. They have a right to earn their decent pay, please, don't get me wrong. But the big question will be, our national anthem says to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. The question on our table as Nigerians this morning, and kudos to you, hard-fighting Nigerians, that came out to believe in this country once again, despite all that has happened, because you are the real heroes. Whatever mandate is the mandate of you, the Nigerian people. But I leave you with this. Have we built a country where justice shall reign to be able to beget peace?
Question.
If we have not built that country, I'd like to quote the words of Che Guevara. Hasta victoria me sempre. Until we build that country where peace and justice shall reign. Hasta victoria me sempre.
Oh, now don't listen to Rufai. He finished work there. So for people who don't understand, say transfer is synonymous to transmit. Your problem. That in computer world, that when you uploaded something, you have transmitted and you have transferred to that portal or to that platform when you upload them to. You don't know. Everybody must use the transfer before you understand. Say that is the law you made. I don't want to talk too much on this video, guys. If you love what I'm doing here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, on Twitter, even on TikTok. All I'm on political. I love you guys. Peace out.